Morning, everyone, and Mazel Tov. Josh did an amazing job. I'm looking forward for Shabbat, Bezrat Hashem. It's going to be amazing. Mazel Tov to the entire Biton family and the Beno family. Bezrat Hashem for only smachot, Bezrat Hashem. Health and happiness and refuah shelema. Kol habrachot, Bezrat Hashem. So in the Parashat Emor, we have actually a connection to what we experienced this week, and also I think a connection to the Bar Mitzvah boy. This past week was Yom HaZikaron, as we remembered our fallen soldiers. And in this week's parasha, we have the Mitzvah V'nikdashti betoch b'nei Yisrael, the Mitzvah of Kiddush Hashem, living a life and honoring Hashem. That we have to have in mind that when people see us, they say, "Wow, look at that person, extraordinary how he acted, and he's a Jew. Wow, that represents Judaism in an amazing way." And al chas v'shalom, achilul Hashem, which would be like, "Oh my gosh, look at that person, look at what he did. He ripped me off in business. That's how the Jews are." Chas v'shalom, we have to stay as far away as we can from chilul Hashem, and as close as we can to Kiddush Hashem. Now, one of the ways of Kiddush Hashem is when a person is faced with a situation of life and death when it comes to a spiritual situation. So, for instance, Hashem tells us in the Torah, V'chai bahem, that the Torah, you're supposed to meant to live through the mitzvot. And therefore, if it comes to doing a mitzvah or dying, if it comes to a situation where I would have to do an averah or die, do the averah. Hashem wants us to live. So someone says, "I'm going to kill you," or eat this non-kosher hamburger, you eat the burger. And for all the mitzvot, you violate, and life is so precious, except for 3 mitzvot. Except for 3. Adultery. Someone says, "I'm going to kill you," or bow down to this idol. So you don't bow down to the idol. And you got to take the shot. Or I'm going to kill you, or violate and go and do this sin, promiscuous relationships, etc. So you don't violate the sin, you take the bullet. Or last case, I'm going to take your life or kill this person. You can't kill someone to save yourself, and you would have to take the bullet. And therefore the question we see that our soldiers, they risk themselves, and they're risking their lives. And the question is, how could someone get to such a point of risking their life for others, of risking their lives for Eretz Yisrael, for Bnei Yisrael? How could someone get to a point of, if you're caught in that situation, I'm going to take your life or kill this person? It's so difficult not to have an out. It's so difficult to take the bullet. But why do people do it? How do people risk their lives? And the answer is, when a person learns about the Torah, when a person learns the importance of the mitzvot, we have some soldiers here, Eli's boys, among others in our community, and before they left, speaking to them, I told them that if you go to the army and you don't know why you're fighting, meaning if you don't have a connection to Eretz Yisrael, if you don't have a connection to the mitzvot, then you might as well be in the Canadian army, or in the Polish army, or in the Argentinian army. But once you know this is my holy land, this is the Torah and the mitzvot that I'm defending, then you have so much more of a reason to go to battle. And you see the people that are going into battle, and they're praising Hashem and Shema Yisrael, and it's together with the Torah and the mitzvot that they're going in, because they recognize the importance of it. And therefore a person could give up his life, if that is the situation that he needs to be in, because he's learned and he's recognized and he's gone to the depths of the reasons and the connection to the mitzvot. And what sums up is dedication. When a person is dedicated, and when a person learns, then he recognizes the value of what he is connected to, the value of the Torah, the value of the mitzvot, and therefore he can make what looks to us as difficult decisions. But it's really an easy decision. Once you've learned and once you've connected, it's so easy that I need to make this decision, even though it looks so hard on the outside. And therefore the message of Kiddush Hashem, sometimes we're faced with situations where, well, you're going to have to work on Shabbat to get this job. No. I don't work on Shabbat. And therefore, that's a sacrifice. it might look like a difficult decision on the outside. But once you're connected and once you're dedicated, you realize it's not a difficult decision at all. And therefore, Josh, you're a young man today, and Baruch Hashem, you have very big shoes to fill. You have people that are ahead of you who dedicated their entire lives to Torah, to Mitzvot, to Beit Knesset. Baruch Hashem, your father, your grandfather. You have a picture of your great-grandfather, Baruch Hashem. He's a longer beard than I do. Right? Baruch Hashem. He was a very, very big man. Baruch Hashem, you have a beautiful family of uncles and aunts and cousins and an extended family that support Torah. Baruch Hashem, Kolel Yad Yosef, and so many more Torah institutions. And you got to look at this and say, wow, I come from a family of dedication to Torah and mitzvot. And that's how I'm going to lead my life as well. And that's how I'm going to always be connected. And for sure, your parents are here to support you. And your grandmother, Aleh Shalom, she was such a beacon and a strength and a pillar of Torah and mitzvot. And you have all these amazing people behind you to lead you and have led you and guided you in the right way. And we know that you will lead an amazing Jewish life. And Bezrat Hashem, bring much nachat to your family, to your community, and to all Bnei Yisrael. Mazal Tov, Mazal Tov. And we're looking forward for Shabbat. It's going to be awesome. Everyone, of course, is invited to the breakfast after Tefillah. I mean, we always share in Smachot.